Ladders rise, the crowd's war cry. Power bombs, necks collide. Suffering fuels the warrior's pride. Revolution X, watching pain ignite. Judging chaos, screaming through the fight. Blood on the mat, chaos reigns. We review the carnage, the glory, the pain. Every slam, every roar. Revolution X craves more. Chairs swing, skulls collide, ropes burn as giants collide. Submission holds, arms snap, twisting fate in a brutal trap. Revolution X, judges of despair. Wrestling's torment, we rip and tear. Blood on the mat, chaos reigns. We review the carnage, the glory, the pain. Every slam, every roar. Revolution X craves more. Blood on the mat, chaos reigns. We review the carnage, the glory, the pain. Every slam, every roar. Revolution X craves more.
Wrestling Review. It is Friday night. We are in the Doobie Den, and we are your host, Revolution X. I'm Buddha Fire. That's MJ Hat. And man, this week in wrestling, so much better than last week.
Yeah,
So much better
well,
than last week.
I'm a little bit on the fence with you. I don't know that I can agree. I can agree that Raw was better. SmackDown started good, but it was very mid at the end, but we'll get there. We'll get there. There are a few things that we need to discuss right off the rip. First off, I want to take a moment here, and because I don't say this very often, and we did this today on my stream, and I just want to kind of make sure everybody's aware. We had a legend pass this morning, and I do want to give a moment to Chuck Norris, because Chuck Norris would be the star of whatever show he was part of. So, just a few seconds, please. Thank you, guys. Sorry.
Right
Icon
now,
as
right
I
on,
was
brother.
growing up. Icon as I was growing
Indeed,
up. So
indeed.
that means a lot.
Indeed.
So, how's Buddha been this week, man?
Oh man, Buddha's been working his ass off. So Buddha's
Been stuck at
tired,
home.
but
I've been stuck at home with my hip. It's stupid. It's stupid. But,
hey,
you know,
gay.
it's part of
Hey, it's part of us getting old, brother.
yeah, tell me about it. Let me try this command again.
Yeah, feel you, brother. Like Hat said, Chuck Norris was a huge inspiration to us growing up. We grew up watching one of his biggest shows, Walker Texas Ranger. I know I was a huge fan of it. Like it was
Go on, Trudy.
awesome to see like just ninja kicking. It's over with. You know.
Yeah, man.
But
I can't get StreamerBot to work. It's messing up on me. I'm not sure what happened there.
uh-oh.
Start us off there, and I'll pick up in just a second, Cuzzo.
He says he's picking up an echo.
Who's got an echo?
Is it me or is it Hat?
Who's got an echo? Echo on my end? Might be my end. Uh-oh. One sec. You should be muted. I only see one audio input for you. I'm on Hatch stream. Okay, so where's the echo?
Hat has echo.
That doesn't make any sense.
Sorry to echo your ears, guys.
That doesn't make. I made some sound changes this week, trying to get sounds piped out to the Discord, and I guess that's coming to bite me in the ass here. Buddha, say something for me. Now, how about now?
You are muted on my end, so.
Oh, I know what it is. Shit. How about now, Dark? I did, Retro. I did, Retro. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had Buddha
good
pulled
job,
up,
buddy.
and it wasn't muted.
You should have had me muted.
Am I at the highest volume? No, I am not. One sec. That should make it a lot easier. Can you hear me better now, Aspie? Sorry, guys. Sound issues have been crazy this week. It's
wow, you went low on my end.
Did I? Wrong way then. How about now? Is that better?
Oh my God, so much. Thank you.
Okay, sorry about that. I've been messing with sound settings all week, and I've been trying to get. Thank you, guys. Listen, anytime there's sound issues, please let me know. I would rather address them at the start of the show than halfway through. Now that I got StreamerBot back up and running, let me try this again, because there it is. There it is. Sorry about that. Yeah, StreamerBot's being stupid today. All right.
Oh, while he's doing that, cheers, everybody. Fire in the hole. Smoke them if you got them. Cheers.
Congratulations. Buddha, did you know we're at 10 months? 10 months of doing the show?
I did. We had a nice discussion about this today before stream, before anything. This was actually before I even went into work today. But we had a nice little conversation about this. So, guys, yeah, we are coming up on a year of doing the RevX Wrestling Review. So we are starting planning now for something special on our 1 year anniversary. We don't know what yet. We just started talking about this today. So I'm sure that over the next, 2 months, we can figure out some really good stuff to do.
Oh, yeah.
But if you all have input on it, please feel more than free to put it in the chat. DM us if you want to. Like, we'd love to hear your input.
I guess I'll start out here. Sorry again about the delay, guys, and the sound problems. Everything sounds good. We'll get the show on the road. Raw came to you tonight, or came to you Monday from San Antonio, Texas. To start the show, a sea of hooded men opened up, and Seth Rollins was in the middle of it, and he revealed himself. Rollins said, "Anyone who stands by Heyman is marked for death." Heyman then comes out, and he looks awful. Like they've whacked him around a little bit. Rollins says the worst mistake he made was letting Heyman into his inner circle. Heyman says F-A-F-O like 5 times, and then it's F-A-F-5, and Brock Lesnar's music hits. Well, I'm pretty sure we all saw that coming. We were talking about it was either going to be Brock versus Seth, right? Or Brock versus Obafemi. Yeah. So Brock comes down to the ring, and all the masked men attack Lesnar, but Lesnar blows through each and every single one of them. There's like 20. Lesnar and Rollins stand face to face, and then the entire arena goes black until you hear the music for one Obafemi. Now, the green lasers hit at this perfect moment, right? Like, it was absolutely chef's kiss to the way they did this. Honestly, Cuzzo, this, and I know we've talked about this for a couple weeks, guys. Stream a WWE event. If we did, it would be Mania, bro. That would be the only one we would probably get away with. And we might do night 2 or something like that. We'll see. We've been talking about it. So here's the thing. Like, the other thing is too, we could like send the audio, but we couldn't actually send the video. I don't know if you guys know how that works. But we could do live reacts. Yeah. It would have to be really low on the audio. too, like background.
Yeah, you have to barely be able to hear it.
Anyway, Obafemi comes
We'll
out.
work on it.
Oba and Brock stand face to face as Seth walks up close to Brock, and Brock goes to swing at him, and he rolls out. When he turns back around to Oba picks him up and puts him on his shoulders in a powerbomb position. It's in all of half a second. Boom, fall from grace. I have never seen Brock Lesnar manhandled the way I saw him manhandled on Monday night, and that was worth its weight in gold. I'm telling you, and these are big boys. They're huge. So, I honestly, what did you think about this opening segment?
Bro, we called that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, signed, sealed, and delivered. We've been calling that for weeks. But the way that they made this work, and I've read about this all week on the dirt sheets, Brock just made Oba into a megastar.
100%. 100%. This is probably his last real push, right? Like his last real
Absolutely.
rub.
Absolutely.
So I'm behind that. We then get a recap of CM Punk and the Usos from last week at the end of the show. Then it leads us into our first match, which is El Grande Americano taking on El Grande Americano. One of those is the original. Does it really matter which at this point? Both Americanos come out of the gate swinging and get some decent offense in. Los Americanos, Rio and Bravo, get involved. Bravo loads El Grande, fake El Grande, with the steel plate, while Original is distracted. Original goes for the top rope, jumps off for the headbutt, but knocks himself out because of that steel plate. Fake El Grande then rolls over to get the pinfall victory. How are you feeling about this El Grande storyline, man?
God, I wish they would get it over with.
They've been doing it in Lucha Libre too, man. It like in the what's it called?
AAA?
Oh my god. Yeah, thank you. AAA. They had a really good story there where fake El Grande Americano won the Rio Reyes tournament, I think it is.
Raiderias.
Yeah, Ray Reyes.
Yeah.
So that's
So basically, put guys to simplify that, he's the number one contender for Dominic Mysterio's Triple Mega A Championship, or however it's called. Or
question.
AAA Mega
Vinny.
Championship. That's it.
Vinny, I'm going to ask you this, and chat, this goes for you guys too. If we were to do WrestleMania, would you guys actually want to watch us do that? Because remember, we kind of have to, that is something we have to consider, is if people are actually going to show up and talk to us and whatnot while this event's going on. So
Yeah,
let us know.
keep in mind, guys, this is a 4-hour event, maybe even 5.
Maybe
it starts
5
at
for
6
Mania.
p.m.
Yeah.
It starts at 6 p.m. Both days. So I don't know if it's a 10-hour show or if it's an 8-hour show. It's not been decided yet.
Dark Tree
says, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. We would expect nothing less, Dark Tree, than for you to be with us.
That's valid. That's valid. Roman Reigns shows up and is met by the Usos. He tells them they've done the right thing, and then tells the camera that all his family should be pissed, but after WrestleMania, he will be back on top. We then get a recap of the Judgment Day turning on Finn Balor last week. Liv Morgan interview about Finn Balor. Okay, and honestly, this is exactly what I expected to see. This wasn't nothing to write home about, nothing to cry about. It was meh. We then get another backstage segment with Roman and the Usos, which led us into our second match of the night, which was the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. It was AJ Lee taking on Bayley. AJ starts with all the offense, as it seems Bayley can't get anything going. Bayley gets the upper hand, and we go to commercial. Both women go back and forth until Bayley misses the top rope elbow drop, allowing AJ to lock in the Black Widow for a tap-out victory. Cuzzo, are you surprised?
No, not in the least bit.
When's she going to lose that title?
At Mania to Becky.
Thank you. Yep. Okay. Just as long as we're clear and we're on the same page here. Because, I honestly, this match, nothing to write home about. Again, it's still better than some of the other shit. Nope, not at all.
Dark Tree said he called
Yes,
it.
you did. Yes, you did.
yes, you sure did, buddy.
We get a backstage segment with JD. and Adam Pearce where Penta comes in and taunts JD, basically making fun of him. Zero Miedo, that's funny with a pacifier, right? Um, anyway, back from commercial, and Becky Lynch is beating the hell out of AJ Lee. She caps it off by clocking AJ with the Women's Intercontinental title. This feud, they could do better for a WrestleMania opponent for AJ. I think AJ and Becky has run its course. It's been the story they've been telling all year. Sure, I guess if that's what we're doing, but it at this point it's kind of like a celebrity match, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not really. What's up, Soundbanks? Welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. She may lose it at Backlash, and I say maybe. Backlash is after Mania, bro. She'll probably lose it at Mania. Just
Yeah,
really.
I'm thinking she came back for a little run and then done. Really.
Yeah, they slap her with a title, which is probably the same thing they're gonna do with the Bellas, but we'll get to that. They recap the Orton Road segment from SmackDown, which again, if you weren't here last week, oh my god, go back and watch that. It was freaking amazing. Hey BX, welcome in. Bailey is getting a Raw deal. She should have won that title 20 times over. You're right, and I think that's
Agreed.
part of the story.
Agreed.
I think that's part of the story, Devastator. There, yeah. Wolfman
Wow.
thinks you're cute.
Wow.
Cute. No, she
Wow, that's
signed
fucking
a
scary.
multi-year. No. I understand. No, that's not what he's meaning, Dark Tree. He's meaning that it's a bad deal. Like she should have been winning that title already.
Mhm.
So, Ice Wolf, welcome in. Hi, how you doing? And she loves you.
What's up, Ice Wolf? How you
good
doing?
to see everybody, man. Good to see all this chatter in the chat
yes.
tonight. That's nice. Match number 3 was the Intercontinental Championship. It was Penta taking on Dragon Lee. Now, is this any surprise that these two tore the house down? It's Lucha Libre versus Lucha Libre. So, I honestly, before the match, Penta cut a promo saying he's a fighting champion, and he told Pierce to pick his opponent. Dragon Lee makes his way out. And here we go with this flying contest. These two go back and forth with quick offense and faster reversals. I could seriously watch these two work all night and be happy. Lots of 1-2 oohs in this match. But in the end, Penta hits a running Mexican destroyer for the victory. What do you think?
Oh man, you read exactly what I said. I could seriously watch those two work all night and be a happy man. Honestly, yes, exactly. Devastator, awesome match.
Good to see you too, Ice Wolf. And Dark Tree, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were talking about Bailey not getting a title shot.
Same.
So, backstage segment with the Vision, Heyman tells Theory and Logan Paul they need to be in contention for the tag team titles because they can't get their hands on anything else.
That's for sure.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. They're serious.
Maybe for the tag titles they will be. Maybe they will make a good tag team.
What they're doing with
Who's
them
to
is so
say?
stupid. It's so
I agree
because
but it's still it leaves the room for. I read something earlier tonight that Braun Breaker is probably slated to be back at Mania.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I see.
So if that's the case, then they're leaving that option open, which means that he's probably going to destroy whoever wins that title when they win that title.
Yeah, that's a good shout. If he's not the man fighting Rollins at Mania, then yes, he's coming after the heavyweight championship, and he damn well better this year. He should have done it last year. Match
Better
number
booking,
4.
guys. Better booking.
Yeah, 100%. Dark Tree says, "Quit lying. Judgment Day sucks." Yeah, Judgment Day does suck. But we're talking about Vision. So, how far do you think they will push Obafemi? Honestly,
to the fucking sky.
I hope to the sky, but he'll probably, let's be real here, he'll probably get that first 2 years of decent booking, and then he'll be a powerhouse that they only book like once every 2 weeks, once a month. Really, that's what they do.
I think that a lot of Oba's push, we'll see what Mania turns out.
That's fair.
If he wins at Mania, they will push him to the fucking. They will skyrocket him to the top, hands down, no argument, no fuss whatsoever. If they have him lose to Lesnar at Mania,
yeah,
then I agree wholeheartedly with that. book him kind of strong for the first 2 years, and then just get him lost in transition.
Yeah, and I hate to say that, but man, that's their track record. That's their history. The next match on the line was Maxine Dupree taking on Natty. This was a filler match for sure. Maxine had a lot of offense, but Natty was able to overcome and hit Maxine with a sharpshooter. Maxine taps, and Natty takes the dub, and she does this whole thing with the camera and these false diamond teeth and something about the dungeon. No one cares. No one cares. I'm sorry.
Nobody gives a shit.
Listen, there are parts of this show that I can get behind, and there are other parts.
Oh, yes,
this
exactly.
Is the segment where
Dark
where
Tree,
I
exactly.
get up and I go to pee. That's it. Slim says WWE has a history of fumbling the monster's persona. Asuka got fed to Charlotte. Braun Strowman became a joke. Omos is in AAA, etc. Very good words, Slim. Very good words. Wolfman says, I heard that Brock's daughter was at an event. She may have been, but they didn't show her. They didn't make a big deal of it. Not on television.
Not yet.
But those are very good points. And Slam, you're on the right track, buddy. Stick around because we do a Q&A. And very interested in people's opinions since we have such a wonderful crowd here tonight.
Indeed.
What's next? Another replay of Orton and Rhodes. This is going to be our main event night 2. This is going to be the whole spiel. Like Orton and Rhodes. Listen, I'm already starting to get a little sick of it. I'm not going to lie. They had better do a good job. Randy Orton interview turns into a shoot promo about Cody Rhodes. Orton says he is a killer and that wrestling has more than one royal family. Now, I got a text message from Darktree throughout the week. Darktree, I hope you don't mind if I share. He goes, "Oh my God, who are they talking about?" And I said, well, it could be anybody. It could be his dad. It could be a McMahon. It could be that like there's so many different ways this could go. I think what I said to Darktree was Stephanie McMahon, but in hindsight, I want to still go back to his dad. Like, it seems like he's on the phone with his dad, or maybe his brother. So, just a thing.
I'm still going to say The Rock.
You think it's The Rock?
Final boss, baby. They're doing the same fucking thing they done last year with Orton that they did with Cena.
Wolfman says, "Oh, I was told she came out with Brock. Was going to say that might be interesting. No, she never came out with him. She might have been there. Dustin Rhodes out of nowhere. Well, no, Slim, sure, but now I'm talking about Orton. I'm talking about Orton. Like, that's the thing, though. And you're right. I messed up when I said the brother because I was thinking Goldust. But I'm thinking it's a McMahon. My money is on a McMahon. Possibly Shane O'Mac. Possibly Stephanie. Hell, dare I even say the evil man's name himself?
Oh, no, that's not going to happen.
Well, we'll see.
Nope.
We'll see.
Not going to happen.
I hear you, and I hear what the dirt sheets have to say, but the way they're pulling strings, man, All right.
That's what I'm telling you. That's why it's The Rock. He's the final boss. He pulls all strings.
That's fair. And, that is
a Ice Wolf. Ice Wolf. No.
Yeah, she said it. She said it. I didn't have to say it. She said it. Thank you, Ice Wolf. Appreciate that, Madam Law.
Double booze on that.
It will fall so flat. It will fall so flat.
If it turns out to be him, that will be the biggest disappointment of the year.
Yeah. Backstage segment with Javon Evans and Kofi Kingston. Grayson Waller show up, and so does Danhausen. Danhausen says he wants to join the New Day. Kofi says no, and he curses Grayson Waller. Danhausen is going around and cursing everybody. What do you think about
he really is.
Let's face it, WWE is desperate for sales. It could be any of the three. I mean, you're not wrong, man. A McMahon alone would boost ticket sales. But if it's Vince, then that just, and I said it, there it was. You heard it, Vince. If it's Vince, it'll fall so fucking flat, dude. And that's my opinion. Again, guys, I know that's neither here nor there. It's all good. We keep these numbers up. I might actually have to raid when we're done. All right, so match number 5, Stephanie Vaquer taking on Raquel Rodriguez. Before I read the results of this match, let me remind you that Stephanie Vaquer has wrestled 8 times this year. 8 times. Okay? 6 of those matches have had Raquel Rodriguez in them. So I'm a little tired of this pairing. I actually went back and checked, just so you know.
I figured you did, especially since you gave an accurate number.
Very, very, because I was thinking, God, how many times is she going to fight her? Yeah, thank you, Dark.
Exactly. Yawn.
This match was chaotic and hard hitting. Raquel controlled most of the match with her powerful presence, but Io Sky came down to make the odds even because Liv Morgan was out at ringside. Raquel goes for the. How do you pronounce that?
I think it's Coquita.
No, I thought it was a Tahana bomb, but okay.
It
Coquita
used to
bomb.
be, but
Oh goodness. Oh no. Sorry.
bless you.
Her power bomb, and Stephanie reverses into a roll up where she rolls all the way over on her legs. I don't know if you caught that or not. For the
I did.
victory. She overextended the roll, but beyond that, this match wasn't that bad for
No.
filler. For filler.
I mean, like you said, the 8 matches that she had been in 6 of them. So this
Yeah.
is 7 to 9, and that tells you that they have good chemistry in the ring. That's why they continue to use them.
I mean, that's true. Backstage segment with Lyra and Bailey. They're going to tag up and go after the tag titles. Asuka and Kairi Sane come in and said they're doing the same thing. I think we already knew that. Didn't we already know that? We already knew that, right, chat? Soundbank says they seem like they want to push Raquel, but on the fence. You're not wrong. There is a lot there. Like, Raquel could do good if she didn't fuck up so much. Like, she botches way too much, and that's why they keep pulling her off the burner. And Liv Morgan keeps taking her spot, you know, because it's Liv Morgan, and she's the pretty blonde, and Raquel's the bigger girl. Nothing against bigger girls. But at the same time, I see why they do it, and it's aggravating as shit. Raquel could be a good champion if they booked her correctly. I'm going to word it like that. Recap of earlier in the night, Oba and Brock. We get the official announcement about Oba and Brock at Mania. Brock will be in next week to let people know how he feels about being powerbombed. I think it'll be funny. The Usos versus Logan Paul and Austin Theory next week. That's great. I think that's a non-title match, though.
It is.
So they'll probably win that one and get a title shot. Backstage segment with Usos and LA Knight, where LA Knight says that they're starting to act like the old days of the bloodline, and he's not going to have that. So, you know, how does the phrase go? I'ma watch you. What's the word he says? I can't. Oh, wait a minute. I got it.
Yeah.
There it is. Let's see here. Yeah, you know what I did. Roman Reigns makes his way to the ring. Roman says Punk has it all wrong. Who runs the show? And calls Punk out, to which he comes out and answers. They go back and forth, cutting puns on one another, saying it's each other's show. Pin after Punk, wisecrack after wisecrack. Roman tells Punk he is delusional and old, and it actually pushes Punk over the edge, and he decks him. And it's just, that's how they close out the show, man. Honestly, the ending, kind of ass. Smells funny, you're right. Dark Tree says, same boring shit, different day. Ice Wolf said, smells funny. Yeah, because it's a pile. It wasn't a bad Raw. We are building some of the matches for Mania, which they needed to do weeks ago. So we're going to get a lot of that over the next couple of weeks. Penta and Dragon Lee stole the show. Hands down. Natty and Maxine was the biggest flop. I agree with that, Buddha. I'm going to give it a 3, and what Buddha put on the document, if I may, was a 3.5. I'm going to say the most exciting thing for me, even more so than Penta and Dragon Lee, was the Brock and Oba fight confirmed. So,
yes,
but that's just my opinion. What do you think?
That was definitely best segment of the night. Like, hands down. Best match of the night was the Luchas. Best segment of the night was definitely Oba destroying Brock. Dark Tree says he gives it a 3. Also says LA Knight needs to go back to being Elijah. He had just as much influence then. I mean, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. LA Knight is a great competitor that I feel needs to be pushed But at this moment, there's just too many main guys for him to get that actual push. Now,
Sure.
once they finish Mania up, now is a good time to get behind LA Knight because I say by at least SummerSlam, he's
agree.
probably going to be fighting for some title, like
I don't doubt that.
major title.
You know, he's needed to be in the main title picture for a long time. So it's really hard for me to say, oh, well, they shouldn't do that. Oh, well, they should do that. I'm, I'm at that divide in the fence where it would be great, but at the same time, I'm not going to get my hopes up because they've been supposed to push him for a while. Let me give some shout outs here. Thank you, Dark Tree. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Green Tea, all for the lurks. That's awesome.
Appreciate
Retro
you
for
guys.
the 10 bomb. And Dark Tree with 15. Let's fucking go, bro. Big Booty Banger
Let's
with a
roll.
3. Yeah, I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Buddha, you want to take us into the news?
So the biggest news of the week that's came out so far is the arrival of Ronda Rousey in AEW. Nah. Exactly.
I'm just now seeing her three stream streak, big booty bang. I was saying thank you. Sorry. Go ahead.
She didn't get a big crowd pop like I guess you would think she would. I about guarantee you if she'd done that in WWE, the pop would have been triple what she got there.
No doubt.
What are your thoughts on Ronda Rousey being in AEW?
Honestly, she fell flat. They were probably expecting a bigger pop than what they got because it was god awful. Like she came out to boos and sellouts, and I honestly, man, I think she should have left it back. She didn't need to return. She did her run. That was enough. Guys, chat, what do you think? Should Ronda Rousey have returned? That's all I want to know. Yes or no's in the chat. Should Ronda have returned?
Dark Tree says biggest flat in wrestling this week as a whole. Agreed.
He also says in Ring of Honor, not AEW. And I didn't know that. And everybody in the chat unanimously saying no. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Appreciate
That's
you guys
the
for
issue
that.
here. That's the issue here. So
the other piece of news that we need to cover before we get into SmackDown is it was confirmed, I think, today that Dennis Rodman will be inducted into the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame. Chat, what's your thoughts? Hat, same to you.
Yeah, let me say, Dennis Rodman. How many times did he wrestle? I don't remember.
Like
once,
maybe I think he had like 2 or 3 matches.
Now I wish I was kidding, but he's reading it straight from the notes, and I'm the one that wrote that because they announced it tonight on SmackDown. It is news.
It's a good possibility.
Wonder if Carl Ramon will be next. You're not wrong. They do a celebrity each year, Soundbanks. They do a celebrity each year, so I'm not surprised. Eventually, Rodman, yeah, Tin Man, Rodman. Eventually, Jelly Roll will be in the Hall of Fame in another 10 years.
Oh yeah.
All in on Rodman.
Slim number says.
Okay. Devastator's cool with that.
I'm cool with that.
I see 50-50 here in the chat, guys, and that's awesome. I like it.
I do too.
It's good discussion. So, listen, I'm not against it. I'm not for it because he only wrestled like 2 times, and it wasn't really wrestling spots. It's kind of like Mike Tyson being in the Hall of Fame. But, whatever.
I guess the craziest part you would really say to that is he never wrestled in WWE. He only wrestled in WCW.
Right. There it is. I was waiting for that.
So I really feel as though he's the celebrity for this time.
Yeah, that means
because even though they showed him in his WCW days with the NWO and everything else, the fact remains he only wrestled in WCW. I don't even think he even came into WWE.
No, he never did. Oh Lord, somebody's.
Oh yeah, that's true. Ice.
He wrestled in North Korea. Okay.
All right, guys. Well, let's get into SmackDown. It comes to us tonight from I think it was Raleigh, North Carolina.
It was.
We opened with a video package from last week. Not a problem. We get 2 tag title matches tonight. Both the men's and the women's will be on the line, and Kit Wilson also calls out Jelly Roll. So as we're doing the walk-ins, we see refs and security run past Jelly Roll to Drew beating Jacob Fatu and destroying his car. That segment was brutality at its best. Like it was great opening. But we're not done with it because Drew comes out with a microphone, says he should be in the main event of Mania. Aldous rebuttals, says he's going to fire Drew if he keeps it up. Fatu runs out, and they're still going at it. Jacob's busted open. He goes to put Drew through the table and does with an awesome running, like, flying splash.
Right.
Like, that was just killer. Jacob has decimated Drew here, and rightfully so. Like, damn. Like, that first 20-ish minutes of SmackDown tonight was absolute fucking brilliant.
And this is what we were talking about at the beginning of the show, right? Like SmackDown, it took off at the beginning, but towards the end, it kind of crapped out on the good storyline, if you know what I'm saying, brother. And I'm gonna,
That doesn't work for me.
that doesn't work for me, brother. It just doesn't. So sorry, I prefer my good endings more than my good beginnings. Continue, Cuzzo,
Agreed.
sorry.
So it leads us into match 1, which was for the men's tag team titles. It was Damian Priest and R-Truth versus the MFTs. Damian Priest got demolished the first half of this match. Truth and Priest don't look bad as a team. Decent unit. Uncle Howdy shows up in Claw Solo. Ron Cena, Triple A, Attitude Adjustments, JC Mateo for the win. And we have new tag team champions in Damian Priest and R-Truth. What do you think about that?
Honestly, this match wasn't too bad. It wasn't too great. I found it to be very predictable when they stuck these two men together a few weeks ago. Yeah, Dark Tree, I'm right there with you, man. I said this too. Whenever they do that and they stick two random people together in a tag team, they're not going to lose for a minute. Not when they make a big deal out of it like they made with Truth and Priest. So, I'm not against it though, like because of their Judgment Day history, they have good dynamics. They get along well. The chemistry's great. So, let's see what happens. I'm sure they're only going to hold those titles till Mania anyway. But who knows? Who knows?
Which, I mean, I hate to say it like this, but it's kind of pointless. It's the 20th now. 21st now. 20th when this show takes place. But
maybe a couple weeks after that.
Maybe Backlash tops. But yeah, I agree with you. If they keep them that long, I'll be surprised. We cut to the back and get an interview with the Bella Twins. That's interrupted by Flair and Bliss. Danhausen stole $20 off of Johnny Gargano, and then we see a walk by of Motor City Machine Guns. We get another Randy promo, which, like Hat said earlier, they're going to run this as much as they can.
Yeah.
We get a Sami Zayn interview. It's interrupted by Trick Williams. Leads us into match 2 of the night. It's Fraxium versus the Motor City Machine Guns. Fraxium opens this match on fire. Great sequences. Candice LeRae came down and punched Nathan Frazier. Motor City Machine Guns to get the roll-up victory. Fraxium looked good in this match. Look, man, Fraxium looked good in every match they're ever in.
Let me stop you right there and address the chat right quick. Bella Twins need to go back to the old folks' home. Agreed. Soundbanks says, do you think Bliss and Flair will last? It's getting a little tired as well. I do not. I think, and anybody will tell you I'm an Alexa Bliss shill. I honestly see that these two are going to break up. If not by Backlash, then maybe SummerSlam. If they last that long, I feel like I'm pushing it. So
see, I'm gonna say we'll give you a little spoiler as to a little bit later it gets announced, but Alexa and Charlotte are taking on the Bellas next week. And I feel as though that the Bellas are going to win that match, and Charlotte's probably going to turn on Alexa.
No, that would be great. That would be great. I hope you're right.
Sets up a Mania match, baby. Sets up a Mania match.
Gets them both on the card.
For you guys that don't know, I'm like a hardcore fantasy booker. So don't hold into anything I say, but just watch it happen.
We are 40 minutes into the show. The first 10 minutes we were having all kinds of sound problems. You're good, brother. Welcome into the.
You were actually in at a good time. We are just now getting into SmackDown results. We've not even opened the stage yet for Q&A, so you are not late. You are on a good time. Thank you for
Yes,
joining.
sir.
We appreciate it.
Yes, sir, Mr. C Engineering. I got you.
Randy makes his way out, sits down in the chair, and talks about his connection with the fans and how it's an empty feeling. Still love Cody, he says. Cody took the weight off my shoulders. Here's where he cut my TV. Okay. So I need to be the best Viper. I need you to listen to the voices. The problem with the voices is I'm not always in control. I need a killer instinct to add 15 to my legacy. And then he went on to say that the voices are telling him that he's going to win at Mania. The voices are telling him that he's going to win in the main event at Mania. The voices are telling him that he's going to beat Cody Rhodes at Mania. Like he went on a spiel there for a good 30, 45 seconds about the voices telling him what he's going to do.
During this time, let me remind you guys, I was taking notes. Buddha was at work, and my USA kept freezing up. I don't know why, but it was pain in the ass. I was like, Buddha, help. And he said, I can't. I'm busy. You have to figure it out.
I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to listen and take care of customers.
Why is my shit disconnected? Keep going.
I don't know. After that, we cut to Orton step backstage, walking through the halls. He walks up to Cardona, says, what you got to say to me, man? Orton then attacks Cardona. Then it leads us into match 3, which was Sami Zayn versus Aleister Black. Trick Williams comes out for a ringside view. Sami's extremely emotional right now, and you can see it. At one point, Aleister applied a wild-looking pretzel knee bar, and at one point, Trick throws his drink over Zayn. Aleister hits Black Mass for the win after Zayn just had enough and went and attacked Trick. Rolls back in the ring and meets Black Mass. And when I say meets Black Mass, he met Black Mass. Did you see that kick to his face?
I did not. God. I did not.
Oh my god! Like my TV was footed, like hardcore kick straight. I mean, Zayn was holding his eye because he thought his eye got kicked out.
Okay, so
he hit him that hard.
Something's wrong with my streamer bot, so I'm just gonna fix that and fix it after stream.
Okay.
No, it's messing up hard.
Exactly, Dark Tree. About took his head off. Like it looked. Oh yeah, Trick definitely has a presence. Soundbanks,
100%.
Like they're building him very, very. I see him going more for the United States title first, to let him get warm with a title on him, and let him have a little more experience.
Mm-hmm.
But I see him being in the mainstay by end of the year for sure. Anyway, sorry. Nick Aldis says the open challenge is closed to Mello. Ilya shows up and he's the challenger. You already know these two are going to have a killer match.
Oh yeah.
We get a last segment. It's crap, which always is. Jade Cargill makes her way out, calls Rhea out. They go back and forth. Honestly, this promo is shit. Rhea is awesome. Jade is shit. We all know this. Can't wait to see Rhea beat the hell out of this bitch's ass. As Jade is leaving, B-Fab and Mishin show up, and they also, for some reason, they decide to side with Jade, and they all start attacking Rhea. Heel turns. Jade hits Jaded on, and now Cargill has a faction.
Yep.
I see that. As Meechin got tired of getting her ass kicked by Jade Cargill, so if you can't beat them, join them, right?
I mean, that makes sense. But what about B-Fab, bro? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Soundbanks. I love this. We've been waiting on this for a year. Well, not a year, but like 6 months, really. He says, I feel like Bianca Belair is going to turn up somewhere. Hell,
and she should.
It's time. It's past time. It's past time. For a broken finger? Come on. Come on.
Come on. We get a Kit Wilson and Miz segment. The curse is in full effect. Miz is struggling.
Bad. A ladder almost hits him here. It's crazy. Like they're selling it really good.
MFT segment. Solo's yelling at the group. Tama tells Solo to give the lantern back. He's sounding like Roman. Jacob and Drew's barge in fighting. This blood feud is going all night.
Yeah.
And that's not even the last time we'll talk about it, honestly.
I told you, all night.
It leads us into match number 4, guys. U.S. title match. It's Ilya Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes. This one started out fast. Ilya looks like he's got his mind back. These guys stole the show for sure. Lots of good back and forth moments. A mid-air first 48. So many back and forths in the closing moments. Melo barely retains via sunset flip.
Yeah,
Guys,
if I can speak to this,
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Honestly, this right here, and I might only have a second because the baby's fussy tonight. But a blood round union would be odd, but it's something is brewing. You're not wrong.
Oh yeah.
When it comes to the mid card right now for the Intercontinental title and the U.S. title, these men are putting on bangers each and every week. Penta is amazing. Carmelo Hayes is him. Like these guys really are putting in the work. It really depends on who they're matched up with, but we got Lucha versus Lucha, and we got Carmella and Ilya. These were excellent mid-card matches on both shows.
That stole the show both weeks. Or sorry, both events. We cut to Jelly and the tag champs. Jelly walks up to Randy. Randy apologizes to Jelly. Jelly gives a love speech. Randy listens. Tells him to go find Cardona. Randy says okay. Little did he know that would be the worst mistake he made. Kit Wilson makes his way to the ring. Recap of Monday with Seth, Brock, and Oba. No, the crowd's actually behind him.
They weren't. They're getting.
They weren't.
Now.
Yeah, like he's turned himself from a heel to a face, organically, is the word I'm looking for there. Like he's done good to make himself a face, and I'm glad to see it.
Me too. Me too.
Jelly makes his way to the ring. Jelly wants to fight. Kit says, "No, I want to fight with words." Kit reads some shitty poetry. Jelly hits him back with a freestyle poem. Kit swings at Jelly after 2 verses. Jelly takes a few licks. So I guess we're going to see Jelly and Kit Wilson soon.
How soon, cousin?
Oh, and it was confirmed for Pittsburgh next week. So there you go.
Honestly, I'm not surprised. That's that they need a celebrity match. He'll probably fight Kit Wilson once or twice going into Mania, like if he doesn't make a Mania appearance himself. So
yeah,
I'm kind of prepared for that. You guys should be too.
After that, we get a Julia and Kiana James segment. Chelsea Green interrupts. It was really a stupid segment. If I'm replying too much, just mute me. Oh, no. Reply as fast as you want to, bro. We love it. Keep it coming.
We engage with the chat here.
We asked for that. We asked for that, man.
Yeah. I won't be muting anybody. No, thank you.
Match number 5 is the women's tag team title match. The Irresistible Forces, stupid, versus the Bella Twins, even stupider.
Yeah, this garbage match, garbage result, garbage storyline.
This was botch central, and you knew it was the modern day taking care of the veterans. Yes, yes, Dark Tree, the lazy match, perfect name for it. You could tell the vibe was just not there. They were so slow. You had Alexa and Charlotte come out mid-match, and then you have them cost the Bellas the titles. You knew from last week and the way it ended last week that it was going to end up the same this week. Hands down, no difference asked. Like, it was so stupid the way it was done.
So predictable. So predictable. You're right. This was like broadcast to us in the back when they said, "You guys should just come on down and watch us win. You guys should just come on down and see."
That's great.
Yeah, those were actually really good lines tonight from Kit Wilson, if I do say so myself. However, Jelly doing his jelly thing.
Jesus. Dude, his first line was fucking God.
Yeah. Jelly only got 2 lines out, man, and it was great.
That's all he needed. That's all he needed. This man.
We do get I'm going to cut in right here and say we do get the next segment. It's Randy on the phone in the back. He says, "I'm going to go to the ring and fix it." We go to commercial break. So nothing exciting there, but it's the same person, I think. And again, I apologize for cutting in, Cuzzo. I know SmackDown's your thing. I think that this is the mystery family member. So I honestly, they need to do some kind of reveal before Mania if they want to sell tickets.
Yep. So next week we get confirmed that we have Jelly Roll versus Kit Wilson. We also have the U.S. Championship as Jillia takes on Tiffany Stratton. And then we have Alexa and Charlotte versus the Bellas.
100%.
So our final segment of the evening, Randy makes his way out, giving high fives and whatnot. I need to apologize to you guys on Matt Cardona. He RKO's him after a handshake. This is Orton being 09 Orton, and I love it. Hill Orton is awesome. Orton goes to do the same thing he done to Cody, gets stopped by security. He puts a chair around Cardona's arm in the ring and crushes the chair.
Yeah.
Like this, Randy Orton does his best work when he's a heel.
Yeah, he does. He full on
Hands
does. You're right.
down. And they're giving him full on openness to do what he wants to do up until Mania for the simple fact of selling the tickets. And Sound Banks, you're absolutely right. It is definitely overdue.
100%, man. I really like that you've come in tonight, Soundbanks, because you're echoing our
Yes.
sentiments verbatim. I love it. I love it.
And Dark Tree, as always, we appreciate you being here, brother.
And the raid. That's
Oh, yeah.
epicness.
Final segment is the way we cut to Drew and Jacob on the side of the building, and they both fall off after beating the hell out of one another.
No.
You know they didn't even come up with the final credits this time?
No, they didn't.
Like, that was crazy. It went off the air without the final credits coming up.
Well, they filmed that last segment, too, because there's no way that Nick Aldis was out at the ring and then outside.
Sure. It probably wasn't a big arena.
Well, I mean, no way it was that quick, dude. Come on. They were keeping Randy off.
Well,
no.
actually, no, you're right. You're right. And the reason I say that is this. If you watch, when Nick and them start running to the back, they run into Gorilla, and then they stop.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And then when it cuts again, they're running in the back of the arena. You're absolutely right on that. If they wouldn't have shown the fact that they that they stopped in Gorilla, then it may have been more. It'd be more believable that they just ran through the arena. But you're right. They did show Gorilla position, and yeah, somebody didn't cut away when they were supposed to cut away.
Nope. So,
and
what do you give SmackDown tonight? What do you give SmackDown tonight?
You know, I see that I'm going to read yours and say that you said a 2.5 with a Bloss show, which it was a Bloss show, but I'm still going to give it a 3. The mid card, man, the mid card is what's helping right now.
Sure.
Ilya and Carmelo stole the show.
I do not disagree.
The tag team match was not bad. Sorry, let me rephrase myself there. The men's tag team match was not bad. The women's was horrible. Let's see what else. The Jelly Kit segment I felt was stupid. The Sammy Alistair match was okay, but once Trick came out, it was pretty predictable as to what was going to happen.
Right.
I was actually impressed by the Fraxium and Motor City Machine Gun match.
Yeah.
Anytime you get Fraxium in the ring, they are going to run you to death. And Nathan Frazier pulled out all the freaking stunts tonight with that.
I agree. Guys, I am going to go ahead and tell you right now is when we open up the stage for people to come up and ask questions or give their opinions. I've pinned a link at the top of the chat. If you want to come into the Doobie Den, we will bring you up on stage. Or you can do ! Discord. You can do ! Stage. Sammy seems like he's on his last leg. They need to do something with Sammy Soundbanks. You're 100% right. Because if they don't, they're going to lose him. All callers are welcome to come on up. And if I need to, I could open up the stream together, but it's easier to use the Discord. So entirely up to you guys how you want to do it, if you want to do it. But the stage is open for you guys to pop on up. So
got to run to the store, brothers. I'm on.
Dark Tree, you're one of our normals. I get it, brother.
Dark Tree, thank you very much for being on during the stream, though. We do appreciate you, man.
Appreciate that, Tin Man. I got your whisper, man. Thank you.
But guys,
it actually
what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll open up the stage. We got the stage open if you want to come up. However, if you don't want to come up, you just want to type it in the chat. Type in the chat if you want to ask me or had a question. We'll be more than happy to answer it for you.
Also, the one thing I want to ask chat tonight: which WrestleMania match right now are you guys most hyped for? If you're hyped for any of them, you can be hyped for 0, and that's fine too. Feel free to, again, either A, bring that, or B, just however you got to do it. And Tin
See you,
Man,
Darktree. Have a good night, buddy.
I got to tell you, it's actually Femi and Lesnar, 100% Madrox.
Nice.
Um,
Nice.
Tin Man said that I might want to make my background a little lighter for the WWE broadcast. To be honest, man, I'm actually only using the background removal on NVIDIA broadcast, and then I'm using OBS virtual camera to send my background to you. I could change that, but it looks god awful. So
Darktree
this
says
is better
CM
than the
Punk
other way.
Roman for the OG Bloodline reunion.
Ooh, okay.
That's a good call, man. That's a good call.
I
Instead
appreciate
of
that
saying
though,
that's
man.
a good shout, I'm gonna say it's a good call. Ha.
Well, that's fine. You can not use my lines. That's cool too. Whatever.
Well,
Oh, look at that. Isn't it
respect,
nice? I
homie.
got it at Target.
Oh, the birds
I
fly in. What do you know?
I remember WWF 2. Yeah, that's old
Yeah.
as shit, Tin Man. Don't be doxing
Oh, my.
yourself, brother. If I can, let me actually. I know there's a couple of streamers in here. I'm gonna do a couple of shout outs while you're communicating with the chat there.
I'm
First,
just
the
waiting on
Raider.
some questions. If y'all
Dark
have
Tree
any,
Gaming.
please ask. We are more than happy to answer questions. That's what we're here for.
And then from there we got exclamation point. So Tin Man Trick. And then we also have Madam Law. So again, guys, I appreciate y'all popping in the raid and everything. That's super fantastic. And I wanted to make sure that that's working. I've got it to where it pops up now when I do shout outs. So it's really cool. Yeah, so honestly, cuz here's the question I have for you.
Sure.
What is it? What's going to be the swerve in your eyes this year? Because there's always a swerve.
That's
I
a
know
good
we're
question.
still a few weeks out. So if you can't give me an answer now, that's fine. But if you don't give it to me now, I expect it next week. So
can't give you an answer now.
Chat, any thoughts before we wrap things up here? Honestly, man, this fucking great. I enjoy having each and every one of you pop in.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
The swerve is
Danhausen getting it could happen. It could happen. There's only 5 right now, so there's usually at least 6. So it still could happen.
Madrox has been showing up to all my STFC streams and saying the Madroxhausen is here and rocking my Danhausen Redeem because I have one of those. It's
the You Are Cursed.
Yeah. I love you, dude. That's freaking awesome. It's freaking awesome. Yeah. So, guys, if that's everything, nobody's got any questions. Final call. Going once. Going twice. I think Cody and Orton with the mystery person on the phone. What do you mean by that, Soundbanks? Do you mean like in a 3-way or like with special ref? Like, who do you think the person is what I'm asking. 3 times, it's nice. Thank you, Tin Man.
Indeed.
Because I'm curious as to who you actually think that might be. So. Remember, guys, if you're not in the Discord, you are more than welcome to join it. You do not have to come up on stage, but you are welcome to, again, exclamation point Discord. Whoops. Let me try that again. Exclamation point Discord, if I could type.
Jericho? I hope not.
Well, I would be down for that. I would be down for Jericho. So, no biggie. No biggie. Yeah. God no, says Tin Man. I love it. I love it.
All right, guys. Well, if nothing else, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up for the night. Well, guys, we want to thank you all so much for coming on to the stream with us. If you're listening to this on the podcast, What's that? Some
Mhm.
kind of interruption? I can't put a finger on it yet. I
I
agree.
think you're
I
right.
agree.
There's a swerve coming there for sure. I
Tin
like that
Man
answer,
said, "God
brother.
no Jericho."
Yeah, God no Jericho. Listen, I think we're safe. I think he's still under contract, so we should be all
Yeah.
right. But I'll tell you what.
Stupid idiot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stupid idiot. That's all he is.
Mhm. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for coming on to watch the stream. We will be live again next Friday night, same time, 11:15 Eastern Standard Time, with another recap of Raw, SmackDown, and any wrestling news that's in between. Go ahead.
When are you streaming again?
I was going to try to stream this weekend, but I got to pull a 12-hour shift, so we're not doing that.
Well, if you don't mind, I will be live tomorrow more than likely. If not tomorrow, tomorrow's supposed to be a bonus
Oh,
stream if I
shit.
get to. Uh thank you for that, brother.
Sal Banks, thanks for joining the Doobie Den. I appreciate it, brother.
And I will be either streaming tomorrow, probably in the evening, because again, it's not a scheduled stream. My next scheduled is Sunday night at 8:30 Eastern. So you guys are more than welcome to come in where we do STFC and do an open mic night and talk about all the things, Coda, not Coda, whatever. You guys know what's up. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got. So
All right, Sound Banks, again, we thank you for coming on. We appreciate you just as much as you say us. And Big
Tin
Booty
Man,
Banger, I hope you have a great night at work. But
Mad
anyway, guys,
Ruckus.
we will catch you all next time with another edition of the RevX Wrestling Review. I'm Buddha. That's MJ Hat. We will catch you guys on the flip side later. Peace out.
Stay frosty, y'all. Be good.